at the newsstands. A wonderful weekend. Today is Friday in Lagos. Here we are right here in Ogba. A big welcome to everyone that is watching us here in Nigeria and also in diaspora. We are saying a big thank you for watching Flip TV. We are adjudged the best online TV in Nigeria, West Africa, and also Africa to the world. I have my reviewers here with me, Mr. Sunday, Mr. David, Mr. Matthew, Mr. Chigozie, and also Mr. Charles with me. And also, I have those that are watching us this morning. You can place your comments on the topic we have this morning. Okay, let's move over to the newspaper headlines this morning. I have with me the Daily Sun newspaper, and also I have with me the Nigerian Tribune. Okay. Let's see what the Daily Sun has for us this wonderful morning. Beside the masthead, no need for military operation in Southeast. No need for military operation in Southeast. That is from the IPOB. Now, tension in Imo over death of two vigilantes. Tension in Imo State over death of two vigilantes. The main headline of the Sun newspaper is saying that fireworks over open grazing ban. Fireworks. That is against the Attorney General of the Federation, Malami. Fireworks. He was castigated and attacked from various quarters, various elder statesmen, and also concerned Nigerians over his comments on the open grazing ban by the South governors. It's unconstitutional. Malami is saying that it is unconstitutional. Those against ban want killings to continue. That is from Governor Umahi Ebonyi State. Those against ban want killings to continue. AGF twisting constitution. That is from Ohaneze. The AGF is twisting the constitution. That's Ohaneze is saying that one. Open grazing outdated. Miyeti Allah patron says open grazing outdated. That is from Miyeti Allah. Akeredolu, FGF can go to court. Governor Akeredolu is saying that the AGF Malami can go to court. Governors rooting for state police inviting anarchy. Governors rooting for state police inviting anarchy. That is from the IGP. Loans repayment, Osibajo waits into governors CBN dispute. Loan repayment, Osibajo waits into governors CBN dispute. FG approves Lagos Airport. 3 others as special economic zone. So the airport here in Lagos has been approved by the federal government as special economic zones. A shocker yesterday. Why I dumped PDP for APC? That is Ayade, the governor of Calabar, Cross River State. Why I dumped PDP for APC. That is from Governor Ayade of Cross River. Another story making the headlines this morning. Shekau reportedly killed by ISWAP. Bokoharam clash in Sambisa. Shekau, the terrorist, is reportedly dead in ISWAP. Bokoharam clash in Sambisa forest. Okay, over the Cardinal strike, FG other state government labor to return to negotiation table. FG other Cardinal state government and the Labour Congress has ordered them that they should return to the negotiation table. Over to the Nigerian Tribune this morning. Above the masthead, FG directs Cardinal government to follow principle of redundancy. FG directs Cardinal government to follow principle of redundancy. Set up 10-man committee to negotiate. Reps halt proposed hike of electricity tariff. House of Rep halt proposed hike of electricity tariff. Raise concerns over 2020 IMF report. Raise concerns over 2020 IMF report. Probe discourse over transfer of debts to new users. Probe discourse over transfer of debts to new users. Over to the main headline, the Nigerian Tribune, one of the wonderful papers we have this morning. Open grazing, you are wrong. The lawyers tell Malami. Lawyers have come to attack the Attorney General of the Federation, saying that he is wrong on his comments on the open grazing, open grazing by the South government. Olanipekun, Rotimi Williams, Ubani, Abaribe, Middle Belt Forum, order slam AGF. Olanipekun, Rotimi Williams, Ubani, Abaribe, Middle Belt Forum, order slam AGF. We will implement ban with vigor from Akeredolu. We will implement ban with vigor Akeredolu is saying Northern Governors Forum ban open grazing before Southern Governors Forum Falana. Open grazing outdated, Mieti Allah is saying that. His remark prejudicial from Hanese. Yes, we built 30 million naira mosque in Borno. That is from the Agri Ministry. I left PDP for APC because of Buhari's attributes. That is the governor of Cross River State is saying that he left PDP for APC because of Buhari's attributes. Petrol subsidy removal, oil marketers back governors. Gas explosion rocks Obasanjo presidential library, one fear dead. Gas explosion rocks Obasanjo's presidential library, one fear dead. Bokoharam leader Shekau seriously wounded after attempting to kill himself to avoid capture. Bokoharam leader Shekau seriously wounded after attempting to kill himself to avoid capture. Now it is time to revisit 2014 confirmed reports to rescue Nigeria. Now it is time to revisit 2014 confirmed report to rescue Nigeria. I have the opportunity to feature our review at this point. Have Mr. Chigado with me. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, Mr.
How was your
Christian?
How was your night?
We are fortunate to have slept and wake up.
Okay.
And it's something to give God thanks.
Okay, I know you are a progressive when it comes to the Biafra struggle and agitation. You're progressive.
Yeah, thank you for that commendation.
Okay, now Boko Haram leader has been adjudged to be dead. What is the government trying to do at this point?
Well, before I comment on that, Nigeria is, my people say, Chibwa Anozo. It's unfortunate that, you see, on my way coming, I saw a very young dancer, a young girl, about 7 or 8 years, with a projected, protruded outgrowth in her arms. I felt very bad. I was downcast that such a young lad could be passing through such a very, painful state. And I felt very bad about that. Honestly, I wish someone would feel the same way I felt today. I wish a help could come from anywhere to assist such girl. I know she might need surgical operation. I don't know her from background. I've not even inquired her name or whatever. But I think I will do that after this, in case there is anyone who may want to assist her. It's quite unfortunate.
People are going through so much.
In fact, going through so much is an understatement. If you are alive and you are healthy, you should be grateful. There are people with myriads of problems that they don't have anybody to run to in Nigeria. How could such a pretty young girl, very beautiful girl, you see, passing through such, somebody was just lying along the streets of Lagos. It's unfortunate. If it is in a civilized, in a sense society, the government should have come up with some programs to cater for such indigent children. Probably she have nobody to, or probably her mother or parents had nothing to, could not afford the medical bill. That is what we are talking. How could such a young girl? I felt very bad. I said, God, please turn my life around so that of course, God knows that once He blesses me, I am down today. Many are down today because I'm down. When God blesses me, He has given me the heart to help, to assist many. It's unfortunate that Nigeria, we have no system. So when you see things happening, people living at the mercy of chances is quite unfortunate. If this girl should, probably, God forbid, if she happens to die now, what happened? What cogent excuse can we give? Because she found herself in Nigeria, and that was not her fault. Probably nobody could have known what resulted to that outgrowth. It's unfortunate. I would say that you see, Nigerian states have almost declared the Shekau, Abubakar Shekau, dead for over for 4 consecutive times. So this one they are now saying I swap has blown the man up. I think I will just end up saying that it's Chibwa and also the authenticity of this claim has not been, and the veracity of this assertion has not been confirmed. So it remains a rumor. But one thing about Nigeria is every rumor becomes reality. The only sequence that defy this, the only rumor that defy this sequence is the rumor about the death of the president, Nigerian president, since 2017. You see, that is the only rumor. But apart from that, every rumor, the hike of prices, the hike of petrol, the hike of commodities are real. Once you hear the rumor escalating, they are real. They are established facts. So it's only the death of Muhammadu Buhari that have defied such sequence. That in fact he is looking more younger than I. I'm standing here, Chigozie, and you still call him a man of about in his late 80s. I mean, what kind of technology that transformed him to become so young and vibrant, flumpy, and you can see the agility and the life in him, and you still call him your president. In fact, you can keep on deceiving yourself. For me, I know the man is dead already. Far. In fact, everything about him has decayed, decomposed, and of course, I've returned to the mother earth.
You are saying the death of this Bokoharam leader is a conspiracy. That is what you are saying.
Not just a conspiracy. It's unfounded as far as I'm concerned. Maybe they are using that way in order to allow the movement, the mass movement of the ISWAP. So they are more deadly in dimension. So probably they want to use that medium to allow the mass infiltration of the ISWAP down to the south by claiming that they have been able to subdue Boko Haram, which is a more lower ranking in the rank of terrorism. So I believe that is a conspiracy to overrun the Nigerian state, especially the southern region. You can see of recent the Secretary of State or of Defense from the US or thereabout, yes, said that the southern Nigeria should be careful, should not go to sleep because there is mass movement of this ISWAP and IS down to the south. So I think these are manipulations. They want to manipulate the psyche of the Nigerian, the gullible ones, of course, so that they will feel relaxed and they're thinking that all is well when they take us unawares. But we are living in that consciousness.
One more question from that aspect. The reported death of Shekau, would it stop insurgency?
That is what I'm telling you. It gives room to a more deadlier terrorist sect, which is the ISWAP, and which has an affiliation with IS, Akadas. So that is to tell us that more doom awaits the Nigerian state. If Nigeria escapes by chance, they will be consumed, of course, by the coming doom ahead of us.
You are in danger.
Yes, saying you are in danger is an understatement as far as you are a Nigerian and you are a proponent of one Nigeria. Because what awaits you is far devastating than what you are in. So when those ISWAP and the IS allies take hold of this northern region, they want to extend their tentacles down to the south. So the south should be in alert while we still work towards the dissolution of this country.
Okay, now the AGF Malami is under attack for his statement concerning the ban on open grazing. Now, Femi Falana is saying that the AGF equally said that banning open grazing is like banning the sale of spare parts. How do you look at this comparison?
Well, it is not new. You can remember even the Sultan of Sokoto once said that the attack on Boko Haram is an attack on Allah. You can hear that one of course, the then president of Nigeria, I mean, the supposed president of Nigeria once said that the attack on Boko Haram is an attack on the northerners. So it's not a surprise if that should come from Malami, because he was trying to link up the cattle with the spare parts dealers, which are the majority of these dealers are from the southeastern region, the Igbos predominantly. So he was trying to, I think, incite, of course, some civil unrest that will trigger, of course, panic or the wanton destruction of Igbo's property across the regions of this country. So I think that is what he's trying to achieve, to project that the banning of cattle is the banning of it's like the banning of spare parts. So you want to achieve that, and I think whatever happens, we keep our hands crossed.
Okay, now over to this is very concerning. Petrol subsidy removal. Oil marketers back governors. Now the oil marketers are backing the governors. Now it is from 380 to 408.
It's quite unfortunate. You see, as far as this system remains, we are not moving forward. There is a cog in the wheel of our progress, and that cog is called Nigeria. Then if you want to move on, if you want to move forward, if you want to catch up with the community of nations that have left us 100 years behind, virtually in every facet of human life endeavor, we are a century behind. And we are not even realizing that anytime soon. So Nigerian state is a cog in the wheel of our progress. You see, it was meant to serve the British business empire. That was what led to the amalgamation of the so-called Nigerian states. And such business interests could no longer be protected. It have never served the interests of the ethnic nationalities that was brought together as an entity called Nigeria. So, and it expires and is subject to review. It expires since 2014. And the more we live in this denial, the more we sank abysmally. Economic-wise, of course, the fabrics of our unity has been eroded, have been destroyed. So paving way to a new nations. And that is the only way. This issue of subsidy, the issue of marginalization, the issue of deprivation, the issue of misgovernance, you see, we can be thoroughly addressed. Otherwise, we are just wilding out and we are just waking up each day to face the myriads of problems that we think we can just sweep under the carpet.
Any concluding statements?
Yes, my stake is that if you have an opportunity to show one love, please don't hesitate to do that, because you never can know how far that can go in assisting and elevating such a one. Thank you, my esteemed viewers, who have been showing concern, and we do respect you, because my people say that ọkụkọ adịghị echefu onye fụrụ ya ọdụ n'udu mmiri. Ndewo na ya dịrị unu na mma.
Thank you very much, guys, from Mr. Okay. Mr. Massey, good morning.
Good morning.
Need to adjust this so that you can get to your.
Hold on.
Okay. Now, the governor of Cross River State, they come to the APC. Is this an issue of ideology or service to the people?
Thank you very much. Matthew is the name. You see, the defection of Ben Ayade, the governor of Cross River State, did not come to me by surprise. Because in the recent past, I've seen controversy in the PDP chapter of Cross River. There have been contention over the leadership of the party structure in Cross River. The people, the leaders of PDP in Cross River have been in serious contention with the governor. And in Nigeria, the way the governors run the states, whether APC, whether PDP, whether ABGA, name it, once you are the governor of a state, you are seen as the leader of the party, which is unfortunate. Because if you look at in a sane society, you differentiate between the kingmaker and the king. A situation where you are the kingmaker at the same time you are the king is unhealthy. Power, they say, is corrupt, and power, absolute power, corrupt, absolutely. I think that's what is playing out in Nigeria. So because Ben Ayade has seen that other governors are doing the same thing, I think that best explains the reason he wants to have a total control of what happens in his party in that state. That notwithstanding, I listened to a Ben Ayade on channels yesterday. He refused to acknowledge that the struggle in PDP is what led him out of what made him to defer to APC. Rather, he said that his defection is born out of patriotism to help President Muhammadu Buhari to fight insecurity. I don't know what he wants to use in fighting that insecurity. I don't know the idea he have that Buhari do not have. I don't know the military might he wants to use that Buhari do not have. But what I can understand is that it is the crisis in PDP that made him defer to APC. But looking at it the way it is, I think Nigeria is not growing democratically. Because if you who is aspiring to be a governor, you had leaders before you became a governor, and those leaders stood by you, projected you, and when your interest was being conceptualized, they made sure it consummated into that level where you now become a governor. Having become a governor, does it behove on you to dismantle that same leadership that gave you that support and force yourself on everybody to become a leader? That's why I say that there's something fundamentally wrong with our democratic process. Because once you're a governor, governors are the problem of this country. Once you're a governor, you assume leadership of the party. You assume that you do no longer have any leader. In a state society, you lead the business of the party for politicians. You need the business of the party for party personalities. You fail the primary purpose of governance. That notwithstanding, you're a member of that party, but what behoves on you is to be loyal to that party. Not trying to force yourself and become the leader of the party. For me, I think it is not just with Ben Ayade, it's a problem of Nigerian governors. Okay. It's a problem of Nigerian democratic system.
I left PDP for APC because of Buhari's attributes. I just want to, can you look at the attributes that he's talking about?
He is not, I do not see him as somebody who is speaking the truth. Which attribute is he talking about? Is Buhari a God? Is Buhari God? Because I could understand he was saying on channels that Buhari is good. And I challenge him and I rebuke him because the Bible says no one is good apart from God. Jesus Christ says so. So how can Ben Ayade be telling us that Buhari is good? I watch it on channel saying that Buhari is good. So what I'm trying to say, he's only trying to be a stooge. He's only trying to be an errand boy. He's only trying to be in the good book of Mr. President. Just for purpose of pecuniary interest. Not because he loved even Buhari in the essence of it. That is the nature of Nigerian politicians. Because they know that if you declare for Mr. President, ESC will no longer hunt after you. ICBC, you'll be in that good book. I think that's what it's playing out.
That's what it's playing out.
Definitely. What has Mr. President done that stands out as an unbiased leader? As a leader who is fighting corruption? As a leader who is living above board? I've not seen it. Mr. President who is violating some aspect of the constitution every day. Federal character, Mr. President, have violated it grossly. We are seeing, look at yesterday, the governor of Ebonyi State, Devumai, acknowledged that the excesses of Fulani herdsmen gave right to ESN. And we have seen the lackadaisical attitude of the federal government in addressing the essence of Fulani herdsmen. We are seeing how a Fulani nationality movement in Benue State attempted to assassinate a sitting governor. So what attribute do Mr. President possess that make him a god that Ben Ayade is referring to as a good man? Where Jesus can say no one is good apart from God. So for me, Ben Ayade is only trying to be in the good book of Mr. President, just because of his pecuniary interest.
His personal interest.
Yes.
Okay, now looking at the death of Shekau, is it a victory over insecurity? The years of Bokoharam attack on the Nigerian sovereign state, is it a victory for Nigeria? The death, reportedly death of Shekau.
If you look at the alleged death of Shekau, for me, the way it stands, it is not what Nigerian government should be celebrating. Good 18, one would have expected that it is Nigerian government who would decimate Boko Haram to the point of arresting or even killing a Shekau. But from the account we are reading, it suggests that it is ISWAP that invaded his camp, fought him in a fierce battle, decimated him to a level where he was apprehended. And we were made to understand that at the point of negotiating, trying to make him surrender so that his lieutenants who are in the field could submit to ISWAP, that he had a vest that is riddled with explosive, which he detonated and killed himself and everybody in that environment. But again, what we are looking at, it is not going to bring an end, unfortunately, to insurgency. Why have I said so? If there is a potent force that has the effrontery and power to confront Shekau in his enclave in Sambisa Forest, to the point of getting to him and arresting him, it shows that ISWAP is stronger than Shekau. It shows that Nigeria is in for a more coordinated global terrorism. Because for what we can understand, I think somebody have even spoken up to say that he has received permission and permission from ISIS to take over the leadership of ISWAP in Nigeria for purpose of coordinating insurgency activities in Nigeria. So it's not worth celebrating because it is evil fighting evil, evil traveling over evil, and the same evil is coordinating themselves against Nigerian sovereign state. Where would I be celebrating is if it were to be Nigerian sovereign state that killed Shekau, arrested him, or the leader of ISWAP. But the way it stands, a stronger, potent force have arrested Shekau before he killed himself. So by our standard, Nigeria is in for a bigger trouble. But again, what one begin to ask is, if ISWAP can go to Sambisa Forest, which is within Nigerian territory, and confront Shekau, his enclave, and the Nigerian government have been telling us on paper, making press statements that Boko Haram have been technically defeated. What stopped federal government from going to Sambisa Forest to confront Shekau? If an ordinary ISWAP that is not a known, recognized sovereign state can go to Sambisa Forest to confront Shekau, for that matter, I tell you that Nigeria is not existing. Nigeria is not a sovereign state. Nigeria is just a sleeping giant. Nigeria does not have what it takes to become a sovereign state. Because look at what, when nations are talking, I don't think Nigeria is way near where the best of nations are talking. Look at what is happening in the Middle East. Look at how a country operates. Look at what Israel is doing. Look at Gaza that is small, strip of Gaza. Look at how they are not encouraging crisis anyway. But I tell you that at that level of confrontation, at that level of engagement with force, look at what is happening. Look at how exact swift Israel is to respond to attack. I read about the owner of the building that was housing Al Jazeera television in Gaza Strip. The man said that an hour before the bombing, an Israeli intelligence officer called him and told him I have 1 hour to evacuate that building. And that they did, they made sure they brought down the building because they claim that all these rebels that are hiding behind those buildings to lodge attack, believing that since it's a media house, it has a media house, that Israel may not attack it. But the point I'm trying to make is, where is Nigeria's strength? What makes Nigeria a sovereign state? Nigeria is as weak as ordinary human being. Nigeria does not have the might, the strength to be addressed as a sovereign state. Looking at Nigerian population, looking at where the position Nigeria occupies on earth, Nigeria is supposed to have a potent force. It's unfortunate that the only area the government does spend time, money, and energy is when it comes to human rights violation. They are not interested in building their arsenal for the purpose of increasing their armory. They are not interested in growing technology at home. And where they needed to partner with international foreign partners, they are not playing their part adequately. Because they are playing their part adequately, I do not see the reason why, after paying a whopping sum of $496 million to American sovereign government to acquire 12 Tucano jets, I don't see the reason the thing is being delayed up to this moment. Because at the last count, I was able to understand that the experts who came from America to Nigeria claimed that the tarmac in Nigeria, their airport, do not have what it takes to carry that capacity caliber of aircraft. So what are we saying? It tells you that there is a failure of leadership in Nigeria. So that Shekau is dead is not what Nigerian government should be celebrating. Rather, Nigerian government should be thinking of how to make Nigeria function as a sovereign state. Because the way it stands, Nigeria is not functioning. That is why Nigerian government cannot question anybody who is talking about sovereign state of Biafra, who is talking about Oduduwa Republic. But it's such a way you have refused to do the needful. You have refused to protect the people. I told you, I said I listened to the Ebonyi State governor. He said the lackadaisical attitude of, in fact, the inability of the government to address the essence of the Fulani herdsmen created ESN, gave right to ESN. And because people they are yearning for protection, they now see somebody who is offering that protection. They embrace ESN. So in the same vein, people who are talking about I do not want to be a Nigerian, I don't want to be a Nigerian citizen anymore. That justified our standard. More so as you have a US charter that guarantees self-determination, which Nigerian government is a signatory to. So what we are saying is Nigerian government should think of what to do. Nigerian government should go back to the drawing board. Because if you look at the area where what Nigerian army know how to do best is human rights violation, extrajudicial killing, like you witnessed at Lekki Tollgate, like you witnessed we saw in Taraba State, like we are seeing happen in Imo State. You see it happen everywhere. That they are at their best when it comes to human rights violation, when it comes to extrajudicial killing. And each time they are indicted by Amnesty International, the authorities do not do the needful by investigating and bringing the cop trial to book. Rather, they tag Amnesty International a partisan organization. So, conclusively, the government should go back to the drawing board and think of how to make Nigeria work. Otherwise, they should organize Nigeria. They should organize the country. Let Yoruba go their way. Let Igbo go their way. Let Hausa go their way. If they know they don't have the solution. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's wonderful from Mr. Matthew. This morning we have Mr. Charles. Mr. Charles, good morning.
Good morning, Igbo Manu. Good morning, everyone.
You're looking good this morning.
Thank you, my brother. I'm not looking good.
What's the problem?
You know our problem. We're coming out here every day now and there, without even being told. You should know our problem. We have problem. We have a lot of problem on ground.
Join with the one Nigeria is bringing.
My brother, we are in problem. There's a very big problem in this country. We are, my language is we are messed up. The country is messed up. My brother, I'm not looking good, but well, we thank God because the most important thing is life. Other things will come. God will do it. So, but what I believe in life is, my brother, we are not. The country is messed up. Anywhere you are around the world, we are soliciting for your help everywhere you are. Please, east, west, north, and south. We are suffering in this country. If you have any means of putting things together for people like us, please do it.
Okay.
God will help you. Thank you very
Let's move
much.
over to the Attorney General of the Federation. He said that banning open grazing is like banning spare parts in the south.
Why will he say a thing like that? These are people that were being appointed by Mr. President. So you don't expect good things to come from people like him. Definitely, he said banning open grazing, right? It's like banning was spare parts. My brother, I didn't see any atom of truth on that. You cannot. Why will you even allow? I have my own house, my own territory. I went to National University, National Stadium some weeks ago. What I saw was a full bunch of cows grazing in the national stadium, which is not supposed to be like that. You cannot tell me that because you want your own selfish interests, because of you want everybody, as in the cows, to be opened, to be grazing around even the round centers and corner, disturbing people's peace. Imagine I was traveling. That was last time I was going to Edo. When I was moving to Edo, I saw cows. They were moving around the streets, and they have to give a little space. They have to give a space for the cows to pass. Was it supposed to be like that? In a modern and civilized world, you don't do the things like that. You cannot tell me simply because you want to that there should be an open grazing in the country, then you are not equating it to. As in terms of symbolically, you want to symbolize the whole thing to, as in what? You said a spare parts of a thing. No, my brother, it doesn't work that way. These are people that work hand to hand with Mr. President. So definitely, they have every right to dance to his own tune. And that should be what you call supportive. Definitely. Because, believe me, his pocket must have filled up for him to come out and say a thing like that. It's not ordinary. Yes.
Okay, the death of the reports have it that Bokoharam leader is dead. Is this a victory against insurgency in Nigeria, especially in the northeast?
My brother, it's let me put it this way. We are the country we are into. We are not. Are we supposed to be celebrating the death of Bokoharamic leader? A giant of Africa as Nigerian, you are celebrating one man. Believe me, the man that is dead, millions and thousands of people, he might have trained a lot of them there. He's not the only one. He might be dead, but there are so many ones that have been trained just to continue from where he stopped. So you cannot tell me a giant like Nigeria, a giant of Africa, so-called, is celebrating the death of a single man. My brother, that's a problem. That's a problem. We are not supposed to be celebrating the death of this man, because this is a bigger country that is bigger than any other person, any single individual. You are not supposed to come out here and tell me that authoritatively that we should be celebrating because a Boko Haramic member is dead. Do you want to tell me that he was the first one that started it? A lot of people started this Boko Haramic issue, and they are dead today. And he came up, and definitely he's dead. Another mention will still come up. So we should not be celebrating this. Nigeria, we are bigger than all these things we are saying. The government, they are not doing anything to, They know the problem. They know where these problems are coming from. Believe me, they are the Boko Haramic themselves. They are the Boko Haramic members themselves. They know what they are doing.
Okay. Cross River State Governor has become to APC. Is it as a result of ideology, personal interest, or service to the
My
people?
brother, is a personal interest. There's nothing like ideology. There's nothing like what do you call it? The last one, service. No, there's nothing like service to the people. He just wants to be in what I may call a good book of Mr. President, because you cannot tell me. It doesn't come to me as a surprise. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't come to me as a surprise, because definitely these are people that are trying to dance to the tune of Mr. President. These are the people that want to be in the good list of Mr. President. How many things has been done to Cross River State? What has been done to the Rivers people? The good dividends of democracy the Cross River people are enjoying today had been set aside by the previous government. You cannot tell me because this man he cross-carpeted from where PDP to APC, there is a service to the people. It's what I may call personal interest. He has a personal interest because he doesn't want to be in the blacklist of Mr. President.
No, he said that he left because of Buhari's attributes.
There's nothing. What attribute are we talking about? Can you please split out about only two attributes that Mr. President has? He has. I have not seen any attribute there. There's nothing like integrity, young man. There's nothing like integrity. Mr. President has, the attribute he's talking about is just their personal interest. He just, one thing with this our government, what they believe on is once you come in power and you are stepping down, EFCC will come around you. They will come after you. Definitely, he doesn't want EFCC to start coming after him. You understand what I'm saying? He just want to be in the good list of Mr. President, which is, I have not seen any attribute, young man. The attribute we are seeing is nothing but total violation of human rights. That is the only attribute I've seen in this country by Mr. President. A man who was supposed to be rearing cows. You are calling him a president of the country, and you are telling me that a man that cross-carpeted from PDP to APC, that he was rendering services to the people. My brother, is a personal interest that has to do within themselves, that's taking place within themselves and Mr. President. That's nothing like good service to the people. They are just idiots.
Okay.
Bunch of fools.
Okay. Any concluding statements?
My brother, the concluding statement I will I'm so ya n'Igbo. I'm so quiet n'Igbo. Onye ọla n'ebe ụlọ nọ nọkwa ihe m na-ekwu. Na ya na-atazikwa ahụ n'obodo a. Onye ọla maka otu o si enyere ụmụnne ya aka biko na ka otu esi eti ndị Igbo sị onye nyere nwanne ya aka Chukwu agaghị echefukwa onye ahụ biko na anyị na-anwụzi anwụ onye hụ minsi o jikwa enyere anyị ma wụsị anyị were kwe nke a zụrụ nwanta anyị na ya na-ajụghịkwa ajụ Chukwu ga-agọzi onye ọbụla ebe ọla unu nọ. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have Okokondem.
Yeah.
Okokondem.
Yeah.
Where have you been? Where have you been?
I've been to the London to see the Queen.
No, it's only Buhari that has gone to London. I've not seen you in London.
Okay, so where have I been?
Yes.
I said I've been to London to see the Queen.
Okay.
To discuss about the issue of Nigeria.
Okay.
Yeah, I am Mr. Okpara, the new Okokondem in this Second Republic of Biafra, led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and his IPOP government of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra! Long live Republic of Biafra! Long live Republic of Biafra! Yes.
Bokoharam leader is dead.
Bokoharam leader?
Yes, he's dead.
Which Bokoharam leader that is dead?
Shekau.
Who killed him?
He bombed himself.
He bombed himself. Are you sure?
That is the report on paper this morning. Bokoharam leader Shekau seriously wounded after attempting to kill himself. Shekau reportedly killed in Iswa Bokoharam clash in Sambisa.
With what?
The issue is that he is dead.
The issue that is dead. We have been hearing Shekau is dead right from the time of I think Jonathan. But when he hears Shekau is dead, Shekau is resurface again. I don't know whether it's coming up from grave. You do resurrection from grave where he's not a Christian, he's a Muslim. If he's a Christian, say maybe the power of Jesus Christ resurrected him. I don't know where this one that they said that died now. Let us see what tomorrow will be. Whether Shekau will never come out again and start leading the Boko Haram issue. But listen, why this man is dead? He have run out of in good rapport with the government. There are something fishing. And that's what I'm saying. There are something fishing. If this man, maybe they have seen that this man is going out completely from Menta Allah Fulani government of Nigeria, is going completely out of their control. He want to be on his own independence. They know the hideout. They know the type of weapon they give to him. Because he cannot tell me that not people in the government are sponsoring him. Where did they have money to buy all those weapons? Like as they bought armored car last time and said armored car was going out to Boko Haram hijack it and take it away. It was armored car they bought purposely for him and take that one cover up.
That's your opinion.
Not my opinion. That's the reality what happened. Tell me how can armored car be moving? A group of people come and hijack armored car where there's operator, there's everything. How do they manage to know that that armored car will pass that route that very day? It's a conspiracy. There's insider. Now they know the type of weapon they give to him. They launch attack. As when Idris Deby of Chad was alive, he launched attack against them because they know the loopholes. Now Nigerian governments have known that this man is going out of their control. He wants to establish his own empire. They went against him. They know the type of weapon he holds. They know his hideout. Then they went there and used weapon that is more than his own to launch attack against him. And for this man, you know what they believe? The Islams believe who die in battle of Allah will make heaven. For him not to capture alive, then he have to, if he commit suicide, they may kill him and say he commit suicide to cover up so that the member will not say Nigerian army kill him or Nigerian government kill him.
No, it wasn't. It was ISWAP.
You
Islamic State of West
Africa.
Province, not the Nigerian army that engaged him.
This is what I'm telling you. Islamic states of West Africa province. Now, Islam had to use West Africa as their own kingdom to capture other African nations. This is why you see what happened in Nigeria, to capture Nigeria first. But they have seen Bokoharam as a hindrance to them. And this ISWAP was working hand in hand with the Menta and Fulani to Islamatize the whole countries in Africa, but break themselves from this one forth. And that's why they use. And if what this Islam state of West Africa, they are more international, they are more powerful, they have more arms than Boko Haram.
That's what you are saying. There's problem.
There's problem within the terrorist group. Some are loyal to government. Some are not loyal to government. Like Boko Haram is not loyal to government. You will see recently that Boko Haram was recruiting people in the north, giving them money and bag of rice. They were following them, and federal government will never be happy with it. And remember, federal government had told us time ago that he have destroyed Boko Haram or conquer Boko Haram or win Boko Haram technically. But if you watch technically, it's for Boko Haram is getting upper hand technically, but practical. Technical is what you put in hand, the practical. So what the federal government did at that time was within Boko Haram, cheering propaganda, cheering word, propaganda.
Okay, let's move on to another story. Cross River State Governor, his governor, has decamped to from PDP to APC. Your governor.
You see, what we have in Nigeria is political joggers. And that's what I mean. What the Nigerian political parties are football clubs. And the players or the contenders or every member of any political party in Nigeria are what? I'm not saying oh yes member. This hey, we're not gonna give. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking the original players, members of any party in Nigeria. They are political joggers. They jog from one party to another party. I'm not surprised.
Is it in the interest of the people or personal interest?
It is in their own personal interest, not for the interest of the people. Look at, okay, now I will tell you one thing. Watch as this man have become to APC. What is the situation of Cross River now? It will be worse than the situation of Ebonyi State. Look at Umai of Ebonyi State. When he was in PDP, Ebonyi State was in camp, was peaceful. Nothing happened. No riot, no nothing. No killing, no herdsmen. But immediately hit the camp from PDP to APC. See what happened in Ebonyi State. Look at it. How many PDP states we are in peace? I mean, APC states we are in peace. How many APC states they hold the power? But how many of their states we are in peace? This Cross River governor that they come from PDP to APC. Let's see what Cross River will do. Do you know how much have entered his pocket from the APC party? Control in the federal government. How much they have bought in his party?
But there's no money in Nigeria.
Who tell you there's no money in Nigeria? What do you see? There's no money in your hand and in my hand. Also what I'm saying. As of now, what are we eat today? I'm thinking of it. As I'm sitting here talking. But not in the people in the Senate. Not the people in that rock. Not the people in the state government house. Not them. Now, like Imo State, when Iyedioha, for that few months, Iyedioha under PDP control Imo State. Don't you see the peace in Imo State? Everywhere was calm. You have freedom of movement. You have freedom of speech. But the military stupid court of Nigeria.
No, Supreme Court.
What do you call it?
Supreme Court.
Supreme Court. What made him to be supreme?
That's the highest court in.
What made him to provide judgment?
Whatever they say is final.
To provide judgment.
That's what make it.
To provide judgment.
No, that's your.
To take number 4 to first. Second and third, we are nowhere to find. Even if I thought you said the first is a mistake, second and third, we are nowhere to find. You took number 4 to first. Is it what makes it to be Supreme Court? Perverting judgment. Look at your Supreme Court, where they put barbarian to be the head. What made it to be? Supreme Court is a stupid court. Stupid court, and we don't have judiciary in Nigeria. What we now have in Nigeria is juju music. No judiciary in Nigeria. So there's nothing like a court in Nigeria. You understand what I'm telling you? What they have in Nigeria is juju music, where the so-called learned fellow men went there and dance shuffle music.
Any last statement?
The last statement, I never finished. Don't tell me the last statement.
Okay.
Look at the Imo State, but immediately they put Uzodinma there. Uzodinma APC. Look at what is happening in Imo State now. Go to Imo State now. Imo State as a whole. Go to Imo State now. As we are talking now, somebody will come and with uniform. Now just go to uniform, kidnap you inside motor, whim, run away. That's the end. In Imo State now.
Because Army don't talk to Bokoharam.
Now you see what happened. Fulani helpsmen, we are not able to enter as a Fulani helpsmen in Southeast. Now they went and turn around, collaborate with Nigerian security agent, wearing Nigerian security agent uniform, operating. This is why somebody asked me yesterday, why are we killing police in Southeast? Why are we killing army? I said, we are not killing army, we are not killing police, we are not killing police, but they are the problem. Why do they collaborate with the people committing crime? Look at the last people kidnapped, the people kidnapped the Inimo at Abia State University. Do you know that it was a military that kidnapped them? They were found in military camp, military barrack. How do you kidnap people and they go to military barrack, military condone them and keep them? If not that our God-given leader, Masin Namdekalo, give order, those people could have gone. Now, let me come to Nigerian judiciary. Look at how a chief commander of the law called Attorney General of Nigeria, of the Federation, said that why should certain governors ban the open grazing? That what if northern governor come out and ban those papers selling in north? To show you the level of understanding that in what they are calling Supreme Court, to show you the level of their understanding, to show you the level they compile things. Look at how we compile things. How can you take open grace to compile papers? People that are selling papers, do they move with AK-47? Do they move in people's farmland to destroy their crops? Do they kill anybody? Do they rape anybody? Do they sack any community? Do they sack any village? But these open grace men, Fulani herdsmen, are doing all these things. How can a person who break law, who did not keep the law, they banned him not to operate because he not keep the law? You say it's illegal, it's not good. That you yourself will ban the people that are operating under the law. Newspaper dealers are paying tax, doing everything in the north. Do you not? Okay, go to only in a Sapongeri, in Kano. Go check how many people are paying tax to the Kano state government. But these helpsmen are operating open grazing. How much tax they are paying to the people that are operating in their place? What is their contribution to the growth of that place? What is the sanity they are keeping in that place? Then when the people they are killing, taking their land, destroying themselves, we don't want again, the Attorney General say it's bad. But when the people are killing and mending people, collecting people land, raping women, do anything. He did not condemn them. He don't say anything that is wrong. They are right as they are breaking the law. But the people are keeping the law. He's calling northern governors to ban them, not to operate. Okay, I will be very happy as an individual if what the Attorney General said, let him go and organize northern governors to ban the papers in North. Let them ban it. Not only ban these papers, let them ban building materials. Not only building materials, let them ban the selling of textiles. Not only banning it, let them ban the canteen operators that are Satanás. Let's see what will happen.
Okay. Okay.
So and not only that, look at the building of war now in South-East, South-South. The building, I have been calling Nigeria government not to enter into second war with the Biafra. I am pleading to Nigerian government not to commanding them, but I am begging whosoever call himself presidency or president or group of people or cabal or Mienti Allah that agitating this war against the Biafrans not to go into second war with the Biafrans. They have bought new helicopter, they have bought new war jet, bought new ship, went to China to buy arms. I'm not against it. A country have to defend himself, have equipment to defend it. But let them not to use on Biafra, because this time around it will not be easy. Both parties will lost. And there's no good thing that come from the barrel of gun. No good thing that come from the barrel of gun. I'm still begging the Nigerian government to dialogue with the Biafra. Okay. To make a statement for Biafra to go peacefully and for them to come for what sharing of assets and the diplomatic dialogue, how the two countries will dialogue and do business together again. But as for say you use force on Biafra to stop them not to go this time, I think that is impossibility of impossibilities.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Long live Republic of Biafra. Omo Biafra, onarahakwa n'ụra, onye ndị Rob Gbubreche ndị nche mgbe niile, Omo Biafra, jishi n'ike, mmeri wu nke anyị n'aha Jesus. Say amen.
Wahala be like bicycle.
Mr. Sunday.
Wahala be like bicycle. You know, Jam. No, nothing like wahala wey dey this country sef. You know,
governor has said.
Oga, see that one. Prayer wey dey pray be say that their evil demon, blood-sucking demon. You know, any of them wey don join APC like this, that state no dey have peace again because they no get good agenda. APC na all promise cancel. That is the real name of APC. All promise cancel.
All promise
cancel.
Cancel.
You know,
that's
the word APC. The meaning of APC na all promise cancel. Because if you don't join APC, if I had said, I tell you last to say the man Amumu. I don't know, but I know say that one. Na Dundee.
You're a prophet now.
Oga, where you see something ahead, you know that something want to happen. Those one, all those South is governor where we get South and Southeast. They are now mad people dey there. They talk every day and I know they believe. We dey here, they hungry. People they complain. You ask me whether I don't chop this money. As it seems to verse at the verse like this for everybody. They know as well I never chop this money, but wait till they carry our mind go. Now make a Ayade defeat to APC. If those people want to cause confusion, you know what did they do. Now so during that time, pressure begin a day on Nigeria. Oma he decamp for PDP to APC. They can't carry all our mind. Make we begin to look to them. Now they are talking about important things, security of Nigeria. Now when they want to divert our mind again to that Mumu governor call himself Ayade, because I never like him. That one a madman now. Na madman. Na Ben Ayade. Na you no get sense. Which person governor? You know me. I'm from Cross River, but the man no get sense because during coronavirus, when people across River say they hungry, if they carry money they give Buhari. You know hear that one? If they carry the money they give Buhari, see that they now hate them. Thunder. The thief went on thief now. You want to join the thieving group because all of them now. You know the way you don't there for APC. They go just dey thief money the way they like. You don't understand? They no get sense. If time don reach to thief money, na because of to follow them the thief, you want to join the thief to thief the masses. That's why Ben Ayade go join APC. Because if you don't do for APC, you don't turn to criminal. International. That one na international criminal. You go dey waka for road. The other people dey hungry. Okay. You understand now? So we should just forget those people. They no get sense. But that plan wey you wan do for Cross River State, Cross River no be other place, so you go backfire. Let me tell you,
if they want to turn the state to blood-sucking demon, e go backfire. Because we know many governors wey dey PDP, meaning they join APC, their state turn to blood-sucking demon. They begin to kill people like chicken. If Ben Ayade want to join APC to sell Cross River State to Hausa people, the way this one Uzodima with Ihedioha, Abiy that man, Umahi, Ase, Ebonyi, and Imo State to Iflani, if Ayade try am, that is South Niger Delta. Now they tell you, if he try am, me am from Cross River, we know the carry line, we know where they send that one. That one wey dey there, we no value as governor before because he never do anything. Since how many years wey he dey for there? Nothing dey for Cross River. You no get sense na. Ogamo go to meeting.
Bokoharam is dead.
Who kill am? Na you kill am. You dey there. Is it not news wey dey tell you? Na today dem dey tell us say Shekau will die. Una dey here dey happy say Shekau will die. The Hausa wey dey for now dey cry. Dem dey mourn Shekau say na him be their leader. Shekau na their leader na. No be them for both Babangida or Buhari o. Dem know where Shekau will come from. Una there dey jubilate say Shekau will die. Then they cry for there. Say why would they kill Shekau? Shekau is fighting a fight of all of them for the north. That is why Malami go come wake up say he is against the open grazing because he want people to be dying by herdsmen. They are the ones sponsoring them. They know Shekau. Nigeria army, even though Nigeria army could not locate where Bokoharam be living for how many years, but another group, ISWAP, know where they are and they are jubilating. Who is jubilating? Shekau. How many days Laila Mohammed don't tell us that Shekau don't die? Now they deceive themselves. They happy Shekau don't die. Why he also want to kill themselves for there? Because there are another people kill person where they fight for them. You don't know the fight where they fight. Shekau will die now. No be their brother. He knows how they like what is happening. That is why any Hausa man cannot fight Bokoharam. Let me tell you, they will not fight because now them Shekau mama go come out for interview. Say every day that they kill her, now that one never die finish. You know that man, that one whether I don't know his name, wait on to him better whether na Babangida. He was saying something yesterday. Say now after 1 week before I go know say Shekau don't die. All of them where they there, they know who be Shekau and they know him mama, they know his house. They live freely. That is why you see that Bokoharam go come out. They work out for street for Niger State. They carry AK-47. They share food. Una know they get sense. This one, they are just telling you, we don't come here where they put big posters say, Army kill Shekau, throw away body for whether for where. He don't talk to Jesus Christ. When they die, they resurrect every day. Make una know happy say Shekau will die. They know what they are doing. And even Buhari or Babangida, everybody know what is happening. Abu Salami, all the northern people, Malami, they know what is happening here. No let make the judge they cause confusion. They cause confusion for their head. Now go they happy say who kill him? Military say no fit kill him. Go to another news.
The general of the federation say that banning open grazing is like banning spare parts in the north.
That one a human being. Anybody who don't follow Buhari tenor, all of them will follow Buhari tenor. We not get any leader for this country as we do now. Because those who dey there, I call them say na evil, plus agent of destruction. You see them so na agent of destruction na all of them be. Both the Malami Oshibanjo don join the coin say pastor. In that answer wey Buhari dey come back, that one wey he dey come back, they say daddy oyoyo, all of them go dey block for airport. They happy say person wey no get value. Where you na Buhari dey Nigeria, nobody camera dey kill am. I mean, he said they spoil camera. You know how many camera we don't spoil because of Buhari? That's why I say he no want to join camera. He no want to show his face for camera. Because the man, I don't know whether na bad luck, nothing he have add to this country. He caught hardship, he caused hunger. Okay? If you know the rate of hungry for this country, if all of us now begin to join kidnapper now, they go say, but we know it's not there for our mind because we are voice for the voiceless. If other people cannot speak, me, I will speak. Or than I die. This country, because if we know they tell them the truth, they don't know anything. All of them where they there now, only their papa and their children. That is the people they are fighting for. We no get leader from Nigeria. You don't understand? We no get leader. Everybody just there on their, all of them where they don't read there, they go borrow money, share and within themselves. And you are telling me, say, we support one Nigeria. We want Nigeria. Thunder fire one Nigeria. Which one Nigeria? No Nigeria. Everybody should go on their own. Before 2023, say, anybody no campaign, but we get foolish people. All those ones are branded cap, they go, they give them. If they don't wear that cap, their future don't finish. They don't know what they have again. No only branded cap that they wear. And problem loom every day, and you tell me that when they are talking about security, another person want to join, they happy they want to join another party. Is that our problem? What do you concern me with party? The party they feed us. You don't benefit anything from any of them. You know even the governor, me if I'm from Cross River, said the governor know my house. He know how they live. Even Buhari know how we dey feel for this country. You don't know. So we should stop jubilee with those people. Now thunder now go to stand for their head. The day where God go remember them. Even heaven and hellfire go reject them. You know Nigerian leader, as you see them so heaven and hellfire. Hellfire self, if they feel near hellfire self, they go just the room about. They no get calling again because of wickedness. When they don't cause for this country, all of them, both the 36 state governor, you know go better for them because they don't like their people. You understand?
Your leader.
Who I go pray for that they wish me well. If they wish me well, they no go carry, they no go tell soldier behind me to come kill you for road. You know how many people where they don't tell security agents to kill for road, make her they pray for which people demon. All those ones for us run a demon they be like Muhammad. That one said another worst demon where we get for this country. But the day where God go remember them, their children, their family no go escape them because their family where they jubilate for what did they happen for Nigeria because they feed, they eat, they don't know how we will they live. Thunder, why they delay now? Kill all those people, may we get peace. Abba, what did happen?
Which peace are they want to get? Sunday they find peace.
Oh.
Good morning, Mr. Christian Chukwu.
Good morning. You know we have three topics, but I don't know which one I want to start with. The Malami issue, the Bokoharam.
Let me start with the Ayade.
Okay.
The governor of Cross River said he come to APC to build the nation with Mr. Buhari now. Ayade is now a nation builder. He's now a bricklayer that wants to build the nation. Shebi, all while he was in PDP, he cannot build the nation. So now, see, if he was not cross to the other party, to the ruling party now, he will not build the nation. Mr. Nation Builder. Miscreants in power. Hoodlums in power. Vagabonds in power. Mr. Nation Builder. The only why the man moved was the fact that there are some corruption allegation hanging on his neck. We all know this thing. The former chairman of APC said, join APC and your sins are forgiven. That is why you see them. Once most of them have embezzled money or stolen money from each other party, the only thing for them to be forgiven and then for them not to face the court of law is for them to join APC. That is the only remedy. Because I don't see why the governor of Cross River State joining APC, how that should be a topic. How does it put food on my table? How does it affect the life of every common man? Now that the man has the camp, will he put an end to insecurity? Will he stop hunger in the land? To me, it's just baseless. These people are just jostling up and down for their own interest. They are not going there for the interest of every common man. So that one is no news. This same man could not construct 1 kilometer of road for good 6 years. While he was the governor, a governor that they can't yesterday, people of Cross River are even jubilating. It shows the man has done nothing for good 6 years. I spoke to a friend of mine, my colleague, why the university. I called him and said, "See, your governor has the camp." They were happy. This same governor, have you ever seen in the what national list that this man has commissioned road one day? This man has commissioned any project. Ayade has not done anything for good and 6 years now. And this same man now has now crossed to APC. And the APC governors are now raising his hand up. Now country be this. Let me stupidity be this. Governors left their states just to welcome him to the party. Jobless governors. You see, they are best of self feather. They don't get what they do. If them to get what they do, they will not go welcome Ayade to the party. You see them, carcass of demons, carcass of hoodlums, vagabonds in power. They went to governor of Kebbi, governor of Jigawa, governor of Ekiti. There were many there. Even Tipisiba, minister of petroleum, who went there just to raise his hands up because of the man, because one stupid man, because one man has because APC have signed new striker. Now, Nigerian politics is not like football match. When you sign player, they will unveil it. So now, APC governor of Cross River State has been unveiled yesterday by the APC board of director. He will not be wearing 9, jersey number 9. You see Nigerian politics. You see how bad it is. top striker now. Ayade is a new signing. Nigeria politics now is now a football match. When PDP to sign you, they will now unveil you, say welcome to our football team. I beg you, that will not be excuse. Stupid people. Now EFCC now will not arrest him. EFCC will not trace him because now he has joined the winning party. He has joined now. He said, I joined APC because I want to move the nation forward. I want to move the nation. I want to build the nation with Mr. President. Nation builder. All while he was in PDP. All while he was in PDP, he can't build nation. It is only when he joined APC he want to. But Mr. Bricklayer, continue building the nation now. Shebina, we dey see.
Okay, let's talk about Malami.
Who is Malami?
AGF.
Who is
The
AGF?
man open grazing is the same as ban on spare parts.
Malami is not fit to hold a public office. That is what you get when you have a Fulani man as the Attorney General of the Federation. This is all the year. That is what you get, because a right-thinking person will not come out and be saying trash. See now, what is the link? What is the nexus between cow and the seller of spare parts? Is there any link? Does it correlate? All the southern governors have come up publicly to endorse open back grazing. You are saying that southern governors does not have rights. That was is not constitutional now. When the Kano state government ban what selling of what alcohol, how many governors there from the south said it's not constitutional? Each bar in Kano going to people's shop. If you sell alcohol now,
Also
pig in that state now, you'll be what? Arrested. Is that constitutional? Now, as Malami talk to the governor of Kano State, that see what you are doing is unconstitutional. That you banning alcohol in that state, in Kano State, is what? Unconstitutional. Or now, is Malami now aware that the Kano State governor has banned selling of what? Alcohol in that state, and why people use that as what means of what? Livelihood. Now to me Malami is not fit. Malami is a Fulani man. Malami owns cow, has cow too. So sir, what do you expect? If a man that owns cow now, a policy come out and that policy is what affecting him, won't he take side? What do you want Malami to say? That is what you have when you have miscreants, hoodlums in power. Who is Malami? Now I want to commend the southern governors. They have said no going back on this bill. Malami does not have the constitutional rights to tell people what to do. Malami, to me, is just saying he's a lawyer. He's not a lawyer, because if he's a lawyer, he's supposed to know what the laws entails. Even me, that I'm not a student of law. Sorry. See, a law student. I know what the law entails. And he claims to be a senior advocate of fool. Son of Malami, I don't know. Maybe he's a Sharia son. Yes, maybe he's an what? Islamic son. Because see, if he's a son, a credible son, Malami should not be saying all this. It's shame on us. It's shame. How can we have a son that is saying trash? Comparing. Okay, now what does spare parts got to do with cow? Okay, now are they telling me that, see, now most of the northern governors don't make money through selling of what? Spare parts in the north? Are they not making money? These people pay what? IGRU. Is you that you are grazing cow, are you paying tax? Are you paying shop rent? You see cow flooding the whole state. People that sell spare parts, are they not paying tax? They are paying tax, and they are paying house rent, and they are paying and then see, these people live within the ambit of the law. These people don't create crisis.
They don't carry AK-47.
They don't carry AK-47. But see, this other counterpart go around with what? AK-47, kill people, adopt. Now, Malami is saying nobody has the right to what? To ban open grazing. I know that the president has told him to come and tell us. Yes, it is Buhari that told him, because Malami cannot wake up one day and be saying trash. It's the president. Because it's Buhari that told him, because we don't have president. Buhari told him If Buhari has not backed him, Malami does not have that what effrontery, that right to just come and start saying trash.
Let's leave that. Let's go to Bokoharam. The death of Bokoharam, is it a victory for insurgency?
The death of who?
Bokoharam leader.
Who?
Shekau.
He don't die.
He don't die.
Where do you see the fact? Shekau now. Now Jesus Christ died today, wake up on Friday. Shekau don't die 12 times. Every time he dey wake up, every time now spirit. I don't know. Every year Shekau will die. Shekau will die. Shekau na spirit. Who kill am? Where him body dey here? Where Shekau body dey here? Shekau body dey here. Tomorrow night Shekau go say, I am still alive. Oh, every day Shekau will die. I will see. That one is not true. Shekau is not dead. Shekau is not dead. Shekau is still very much alive. See, even yesterday, when the news broke out that Shekau is dead, Nigerian Defence Headquarters, they were happy. Nigerian Army were happy as if they didn't kill Shekau. Evidence. The evidence no dey. Every day Shekau don die. Shekau na Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ sef die once. He died once. He woke up once. But Shekau don die like 22 times. He woke up like 48 times. Every time Shekau don die. For how long Shekau won't die? Shekau never die. Shekau, don't be surprised. Shekau go come tomorrow now. Go attack Aso Rock. Yes. Shekau go do live video tomorrow. Shekau will do live video tomorrow. Cut me. If president now, Shekau now go come address Nigeria as our Mugu president, no fit address us. Bet me, you see. Shekau will address us tomorrow. He will come say, I'm still alive, oh. I no fit die. Not even kill me. How many times Shekau don talk say he's not dead? He don reach like 100 times under Jonathan. Shekau die. Under Yaradua he die. Buhari now he don die like 5 times. 28 times. Every day they kill Shekau. Every day for how long they wan use kill Shekau? Shekau na ghost. No be human being, no be blood dey body. Every time they kill am. Every time they kill am. For how long they wan kill am?
Any concluding statements?
The concluding statement is now let every region go their own. Let Nigeria go. Let everybody go. Shekau now don dey die and whine with some prominent person. Shekau now get money pass me and you. You say they kill am. Who kill am? Where video dey? Nobody kill am. You see the video? Buhari just dey deceive us. Minister sef dey happy say they kill Shekau. Shekau is not dead. Shekau is still very much. See, Shekau even fat pass you. Shekau dey chop better food sef got to pass me and you. Shekau fresh pass me and you. I swear. Hey. Shekau get money pass me and you. Shekau fresh pass me and you. Me and you not fresh now. You know how much is there for your account? Every day. Who kill am? Where video dey? Shekau will see. Don't be surprised. Shekau go fit come bomb Nigeria tomorrow. You go come say Shekau die. Shekau dey alive.
Okay, that's a wonderful from Mr. David. Okay, like I promised yesterday, we'll read some comments from our viewers. We have Omo Naija 1. How come the ordinary man in the street have common sense than those ruling the country? That is from Omo Naija 1. Charity Abakwam, look around you and you. Okay, Yinka. He says, I do not think the Southerners should start moving back south, irrespective of the fact that they were born in the north. It is imperative. Safety first. Shut your businesses down and relocate. That is from Yinka. And also one more from, these are, I don't want to say controversial, Chris Indika. He has said one thing. Okay, I may not say that. Before that, please, let me talk to Mr. Raphael. Mr.
Chuku, good morning.
You have 3 minutes.
You have 3 minutes to stay because Shekau was not killed. You know, he died many times. They killed him many times. Nigerian soldiers killed him more than 100 times. Still, Shekau lives. So let me tell you, the Intel reports, even online, I saw it yesterday night, that Shekau clashed with the rival insurgents, and because he didn't want them to hand him over to his enemies, he shot himself. So he's wounded right now. No, he's not dead. Shekau is not dead. I'm telling you from Yahoo, from America Online, and other, platform on internet. He clashed with his rivals. So they did not kill him. He's not dead. So Nigeria is always about propagandum and propaganda. Shekau is still alive. Let us wait and see. He's wounded. Maybe in course of time, he might be dead.
Second minute. AGF is saying that banning of open grazing is the same as banning.
AGF is a terrorist. AGF supports is one of the cabals that brings about legalization in Nigeria. It doesn't want anything good in this country. AGF Malami is so retrogressive that everybody should have, the government, every government, each person that comes to rule this country should avoid that man. The man is the real enemy of the state. Not Bokoharam, not IPOB, not Sunday Igboho or Dua Republic. AGF Malami is a terrorist. We know he is benefiting from insurgency. He's benefiting from herdsmen attacking Nigeria. That man is an enemy of Nigeria. Malami is an enemy of Nigeria. He is involved in the fraud that nailed Magu, the former EFCC chairman. Malami is still in this government.
Okay.
He's not telling us about the truth. I'm telling you. How do you think that Malami will be happy that we ban open grazing so that there will be no trouble in Nigeria again, so that peace will return to Nigeria? No, he's an enemy of peace.
Okay.
He's an enemy of justice. He's one of the idiotic cabals that has been rubbishing this country over the years now.
Last minute, Ayade has become to APC.
Not them now. That's why I'm telling you that not them. They are all the same, bed of same feeder. Let me tell you, I'm not supporting PDP, mind you. I dropped my everything about party politics since last year. I'm not supporting APC. So Ayade should go to hell. If you like, make him join APC and B Codin. No, he should join B Codin and throw away APC, because APC is not going to cure his sickness. So the best thing right now for him is to join Fensick and B Codin. So it doesn't matter.
Any last
What's big about that? My last comment is that we should all embrace serious agitation for division of this country. We need to disintegrate in Nigeria, staying together with people without, sense of belonging, people without common sense, people that hate that like retrogress. They don't like progress. They have taken us backward to 50 years. Listen, we don't need to stay together with the North. Abakatafo Ablawa said it, we are not together. Amadou Bello, he said we are not together. Sultan of Sokoto then said we are not together. We are not the same. They mean Araba secession. They have been agitating for secession in the 60s, 50s. It was the Igbo man that is a federal man. Igbo man is everywhere in Nigeria trying to do business, trying to coexist with other tribes. Let me tell you, the Southerners, the Yorubas, we want to be together because we are well learned. The Hausas, religion has rubbished those people. Provided we are not in the same religion with them, they don't want us to be together. So I don't see any big deal being together with people of different understanding, different religion, just because of ethnic similarity. That's why Lord Luga did this kind of error in 1940. So I stand on disintegration of Nigeria.
Wonderful from Mr. Matthew. Okay, well, from two more persons, we have Taiwo Dulade. Separation is not the solution. That is from Mr. Taiwo. He's a frequent person that comments on the... And also, I don't want to read from Chris Indica. And also, okay, that will be for it today. Tomorrow we'll have to take time to read our comments online. Okay, thank you for everyone that commented on today's Bison at the Newsstand. Mr. Sunday, Mr. Matthew, Mr. Raphael, Mr. David, and everyone that has been here. A big thank you. Flip TV is adjudged the best in West Africa and also in Nigeria. The man behind the camera, also a big thank you, Mr. Femi. I am Christian Chuku. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. Thank you.